Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. As I mentioned in the Joby tripod video that I'm actually going to change my camera. It's no longer going to be the S10 Plus. What I have here is that A7, I'll show you here, A7 III. I actually had the A7R III. It was a wonderful camera, but I didn't think it was for everyday use, and I think it was a little bit overkill for Instagram. Now I'm going to do the unboxing of this, as well as I'll hook it up with the one lens to rule them all kind of thing, the 24-70 Grandmaster, after this. So let's get into it. Alright guys, welcome back. So here it is, the A7 III. So this is actually my second Sony alpha camera. The first one I had, which was the A7R III. Wonderful camera. But it was a little bit of an overkill for me because I'm only going to be making YouTube videos as well as taking pictures for my Instagram account. If you haven't followed me on Instagram, I'll leave it up here as well as a link for it down there. So do check it out. It was an overkill for Instagram. It was a little bit too expensive, $1,000 extra compared to this one, which is very similar to that A7R III. However, the A7R III R stands for that resolution, so it did have better resolution. That means larger files as well. So let's unbox this. So this is actually a 24.2 megapixel camera. It can shoot up to 10 frames a second. Okay, so out of here, first thing you get when you open the box is you get your limited warranty manual. I actually purchased this from Amazon. I'm going to be leaving a link for this right below the like button. Check it out, as well as I've been accepted into that Amazon influencer program. So I'm going to leave a lot of stuff into my Amazon account. Just check them out and let me know what you think about them. You get an option for the lens and accessories. I got the 24-70 Grandmaster. It was a little bit expensive, but it's also kind of like one of those lenses that you should get if you are starting off new. Okay. Instructions manual in English and French. Okay. Let's open this up from here. So the box is almost exactly the same like the A7R III. And then here you have that A7 badge. The R badge has a little bit of a red emblem over here, and it does say A7R. I didn't get the bundle, which comes with a 16 to 55 millimeter glass. From what I've heard and seen, the glass is not worth the 200 extra bucks. If you are strapped on cash and you want to get the camera, then I should highly recommend that, because the G Master cost me more than the camera for this. Okay, so nothing underneath here. This is where that that lens is usually stored. So here is the charger for the battery. So this here it is a Sony Z battery. So I actually used the same battery on that A7R III, which is, you know, a little bit more beefier camera, and I was able to get a good 400 to 600 shots before it kind of like fell dead. Lower shots because my camera was turned on. Higher shots when I had the battery saving mode on. So you can charge the battery directly by plugging in, or to the USB, or you just attach this USB cable to the outlet like this, and then you just take this end and you stick it to the camera. And then finally, here we go. Here is the camera body. Now, I know there's a new camera that's been announced, the A640. If you are a little bit strapped on cash, that one's also a good camera, but the biggest drawback of it, it's not a full frame image sensor. It's an APS-C sensor. So what that means, it's going to be smaller image capture. It's going to be a little bit less on the resolution, but it's, from what I've been hearing, it's a wonderful camera. So here we have that A7 III. You get that 3 badge, okay, and then from the back you get their screen, Sony screen. Now I know this pissed off a lot of people, where it's not a full tilting screen like the other cameras have it, but kind of like this, okay. And then you get your different things. You get your mini buttons, record for the video recording, touch buttons as well, and then from the front you get on and off. Sorry, let me go like this, and then you get your buttons over here. Very similar to the R3. Then again, that R3 was a little bit of a beefier version of this. So up here you get 2 memory card slots, XC level 2, and then this is just an XC. I always have 2 cards in my cameras because one of them might fail, so you always have to have a secondary backup. Okay, and then this camera is also weatherproof, so it can take a little bit of glass, it can take a little bit of water and some dust. Even though they say it's highly rated for weather sealing, I don't recommend you using this in the, when it's raining outside. And then up here is you get a cold shoe mount. Okay, so you can insert your flash as well as your, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to be placing my Joby tripod up here, and then finally the lens goes in here. So give me 1 second and I'll be back with the lens. And we're back. Here is a 24-70 Grandmaster lens. And one thing I like about the Grandmaster series, they bring you it comes with a carry bag like this. So let's quickly pop this open. I'm not gonna lie, this lens is actually heavier than the camera. So that's one of the drawbacks of this lens. But then again, it's a 24-70 f2.8. It's gonna perform absolutely amazing because it's a Grandmaster series, so it's one of those professional grade lenses, and f2.8 is pretty good for low light photography. But if you really want to capture like those Milky Way type of images, I recommend that f1.4. I'll be leaving a link for that right below the comment section. So let's put the battery in. To put the battery in, you just gotta unlock this. Okay, there you go. And then all we're gonna do is take the battery like this, drop it in here, okay, like that, and then just push it in like that, close the lid. Okay, now we're gonna open the lens hood like that, open here the camera as well. Okay, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna match the white with the white, and then so the white to white has been matched, and you just move it over until you hear the click. There. So now it's locked into place. Here is that 24-70 Grandmaster. Another great thing I like about this lens and the Grandmaster series is they give you not only a carry case but also a lens hood that you can attach. And to attach is really simple. You just pop it on, and then here is that 24-70 Grandmaster lens, autofocus, manual focus, and then with this you can set a button to autofocus on your eye, and so on and so forth. You get a lock button too, which I really like. And now the lens is locked. It's unlocked now. So here it is, and that's how far it can extend. Let's turn this on. There you go, English language setup. So I will be taking some photos of this with this camera with the lens on. I'll be uploading the images on my Instagram. If you haven't followed me on there, make sure you do. I'll leave a link right below the like button. Let me know what your thoughts are about this particular camera. Is it a good camera, or should I wait for the next one to come out? As always, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.